Hey y'all, it's Friday. Thank God. I don't know about y'all, but I had one of those weeks where I should have just hit the snooze button continuously. Here in South Georgia where I live, it rained and then it rained a little bit more. And when that was over, well, yeah, you kind of get it rained a little more. So I have had enough of rain to last me at least a month. All right, so first things first, got your drink? Me too. I'm drinking, and I got asked this question. I should tell y'all what I'm drinking. I'm drinking Sauvignon Blanc. For those of you who are doing what the hell's that? Sauvignon Blanc is just a really fancy term for white wine that's not dry, because I don't do dry anything. But the important part of this isn't really what I'm drinking. This glass. The intro that you see at the beginning, that was made by the same person who got me these. And Miss Chloe, thank you so much. She drove like 5 hours last spring or summer rather, and brought those to me when I did a signing in Charlotte, North Carolina. If you live in Charlotte, I'm coming back next year. Just letting you know that. All right, so first question, and actually, it was from my daughter, who said, now I got to give you a little tagline on this. My daughter went to film school, and she did the whole, the mama. And y'all know when they say mama, it usually means they either want money or they got something bad to tell you. Well, in her case, it was, Mom, you're looking a little like Casper, so I need for you to change your lighting. So she showed me some lighting things that she learned her third minute in film school, and so hopefully we like it. Okay, whatever. My first real question comes and says, Casey, do you know that you're wordy? I knew that. Yeah, character. We have a joke running at our house that says that women are born with 2,000 words they must get rid of every day. Men only have 900. Well, husband was deployed for the longest time, and so I had no one to give my 900 to. Or sorry, my 2,000 to. So sorry, my 2,000 to. So I would write it down. And it wasn't always stories. Sometimes it was just little scenes that I would have or what have you. And what I learned is that sometimes you can take those scenes, and even though they don't seem like they fit, you make them fit. And boom, story was created. I was also asked, where do I get my ideas? And that's really a good question, and it's really an easy one for me. Everywhere. It can be literally, I can be sitting having a drink with my friends, or watching TV or whatever, and it will come to me. And it's not always entire plot line. Sometimes it is just a little scene. My first book, Shamrocks and Secrets, came to me in a dream. Literally, Patrick Malloy woke me up and said, I need you to write this. I have a story to tell you. And I told the little cute booger that I don't write mafia stories. It's all right. You don't got to remind me. I wrote too. Anyway, so I wrote the first chapter of Shamrocks and I went, there, Patrick, peace. And he went, all right, I see how you want to play. So, hence, Shamrocks was born, and now it's there for everyone to enjoy. Next came Crane's Landing. And Crane's Landing is a place I want to live like you don't even know. I would just love to be in that little small town with those people and everyone there. Dr. Crane, ka-tunk, 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 and it's just, it's where I want to be. But most of my books center, or most of the stuff that I'm working on now, center around the town of Charleston. So those of you who live in and around Charleston, if I could live there, I would. So help me sell my house and get a job there, and I'm there. I love the city of Charleston. Love it, love it, love it. All right, so we got to talk about what did Casey read this week besides her very lovely notes that her editor sent her in her manuscript. Yeah. No, it's really okay, guys. Every author goes through this where we have this, it's almost like you give birth to this perfect child, and then you take the child and you go to change the diaper, and yeah, Elizabeth handed me back a pooey diaper this week. That's okay, because we fixed it. Anyway, so what was I reading this week besides the bandaging effect I had to put on my manuscript? Well, and I need to put a note in there because I heard someone make a comment that, oh, well, but people pay you to say that. People aren't paying me diddly, y'all. People do not pay me anything to stand up here and talk to you. I am doing this because I want to have a one-on-one, as with as modern as we are. I want to have a relationship with my readers that you can see me, hear me, and kind of even hear me talking as I'm telling these stories. So I need to talk to you about what I wrote. See, I'm sitting on my hands, so I can't talk. Oh, but Jesus. All right. What did I read this week? That's where we're going. So the book that I enjoyed this week, and I'm not finished with it. I'll be honest with the author. I'm not done with it, but I'm far enough with it that I've got one of those. Okay, the next page. Okay, hurry. Can we hurry up? Can we just hurry? And if I could read faster, I would, but I can't. Miss Sydney Logan. Now this book has been out for a minute, and it's called Songbird, and the main character is Miss Callie. And Miss Callie is one of those strong women, because remember last week I told you crying in the pillow just don't happen up here. Callie, she's attending a wedding. And again, I'm not telling you anything that you're not going to be able to find out if you click on the Kindle and hit, look inside. Nothing that I'm avoiding that. I don't ever want to give anybody's plot lines away. That's a huge no-no. But Callie is going to her friend Megan's wedding. Now, stop. Miss Sydney, please don't kill me when I say this, but your character Megan made me want to strangle her, is all I'm saying. That's my opinion. Callie is attending Megan's wedding. She's her maid of honor, and things happen. Yeah. And we meet Mr. Devon. Now, I have a mental picture of what Devon looks like. Oh, Lord. That's all I'm going to say. But links to where you can also enjoy Callie, Megan, and Devon. Again, that was Songbird. And the thing that I almost forgot to tell you this. The thing that drew me to it the most wasn't that it was my friend's book. Because to be honest with Miss Sydney, I had forgotten that it was out there. But it got sent to me in one of those, how we all get the Amazon, you might be interested in. I might be interested in. There's a saying that says, never judge a book by its cover. They obviously had never saw Miss Sydney's cover of this book, otherwise they would have never said that. The cover is so feminine and pretty, and you're looking at it, you know it is. Anyway, so check it out. Let her know you heard about it here, and yeah, do yourself some justice and check this book out. It really is good. And see, now I got both hands out. Now I can talk, but I know that y'all don't like it, so okay. All right, so some recommendations. We got to do that, right? All right, my pay it forward time. Today, November 13th, book by my friend S.M. Stryker came out today with Never Expected Love. Now, this book came across my news feed on my Facebook the other morning, and the second I got it, I was like, wow, what a very, very pretty cover. And if it worked for Songbird as much as I found her book to be pretty, I decided that this has got to be great too. So I've not read this book. Don't think that she sent me an ARC and that I have it and blase blase. No, it didn't happen. Never Expected Love came out today. Even I haven't read it yet. It will be on my to be read list. But do yourself a favor, grab that one, get it, read it. All right, so next week, right here, got a little bit of a treat for you. My very, very good friend, Teresa Hissong. Now, I met Miss Teresa at a book signing in Jacksonville, Florida. And for my friends in Jacksonville, I'm going again this year. So I'm coming. No worries. I met her and she came up and she said, I am such a fan of yours. And for me, that was huge because I'm such a fan of hers. So she and I sat down a little bit ago, and I asked her some questions. And so I wanted to spotlight her, and I'm going to give this a try. I'm going to see how it works. I got such a good response about doing this, the video blog, that I thought, you know what if I highlight an author, not only give you, my stuff, what's going on with me, but also toss out stuff that's going on with other authors and bunk them up and make them, pay it forward. Simple. Karma. Y'all know how much I love Miss Karma. So, yes, Miss Teresa is she's not technically going to be here. Of course not. That's crazy. But I talked with her and I've interviewed her, and I'm going to talk to you about something really special that she does, and let you guys maybe get introduced to her if you've never been introduced to her before. So that's next week. And guess what may also happen if the moon aligns and the stars come out just perfect, we will have a cover reveal for yours truly. Yeah, we're going to see what little Mr. Dylan looks like. All right, so got asked, what's coming down the pipeline for you besides this book? Well, there are no more book signings for me through the end of the year. I personally have some things that are going on that I need to focus on, and it's personal. And please don't send me an email saying, "Well, what's going on and how can I help?" Because you can't. But my next book signing will be in February in Daytona Beach, Florida, and I will get y'all information about that later. Again, we're still shooting for a print or a published date of Cyber Monday for Absolute Power. Gonna debut the cover. Gonna debut the cover right here next Friday. Also, in December, I'm going to launch a little bit of a contest. I'm going to give you more details about it, but those of you out there who have creative minds, but maybe not enough to complete an entire story, meaning that maybe you have an idea for a book, but just don't know how to put A, B, and C together, you and I are going to have a talk, so to speak. So next week, next Friday, cover reveal for Absolute Power. Teresa Hissong, right here. What am I reading? Again, y'all know what that depends on. Miss Elizabeth, how much I love her. But she's almost done editing, so, maybe it'll be okay. Maybe. What else? What else? Questions. What do you want to know? What do you want to know? Shoot it at me. Again, don't worry about offending me. If I don't want to answer it, I just want to answer it. All right. All right, once again, I've bored you enough. And I don't think I was that wordy this time. I carved it. So, Kim, love you. Just saying. All right. Twitter, email, my webpage, all that's flashing across the screen. Rented lips. All that is flashing across the screen. And yeah, so contact me this week, follow me this week, and be nice to each other. Please. It's a crappy world. Be nice to each other.